Okay, so I'm going to take a frozen pound of hamburger meat. I'm going to open the package and I'm going to throw it into my pressure cooker, frozen. And it's going to thaw it out, cook it, and we'll drain it, smash enough to reuse it here in just a little bit. Cut the bag open, it's just easier to get out that way. So here. I'm going to put just a little bit of water in there. Heat. Seals on. Steam the wok. Put it on chicken and meat. And we'll let this pressure up. Cook meat. We'll make sauce. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to make my homemade sauce that I have been promising Miss Priscilla that I would make on video for her for a while now. So I'm going to gather my goodies and get that started. Get you a little closer here so you can see what we got going on. So tip it just a little bit. Okay, so I have a heavy skillet used to make my enchilada gravy. I make a brown enchilada gravy. I do not like, smell that. I do not like a red enchilada sauce. For some reason, never has appealed to me. So I went ahead and put this on medium heat. Let's start heating up. Start in adding our ingredients. So while we're waiting to get this process started, we can start measuring our ingredients. So we're gonna go, and yeah, I went on a venture today because I melted some of my measuring spoons in the dishwasher by accident. They fell into the bottom, so I got to go on a hunting spree. And did you know that Family Dollar and Dollar General, neither one sells measuring spoons? But thank you, Kroger, for having them. So we're going to use 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt. We can go in there. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of cumin. In there. So set that out of the way. Okay, so we're going to use 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Big kahuna here. There you go. 2 tablespoons chili powder. Looks like we're about to have a re-up on our chili powder here. Okay, so then we are going to go through with paprika. I'm going to get a teaspoon of that. We're going to go with a teaspoon of oregano. Sounds like our machine over here is getting all nice and happy. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of oregano. We're going to use a half of a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. And then we're going to put just a little teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. A little extra kick. So we've got all of our spices all here, ready to go. Get our plastic dollar things off the table here, because what we don't want to do is end up melting those. So I'm going to stir these just a little bit. I'm going to mix them in together so Okay, so I got the spice packet ready to go. We're going to start making our roux. That's 1/4 cup of oil, vegetable oil, and 1/4 cup of flour. So use this with some wood. I'll use that with my wood. Now we're going to brown this flour up. We don't want to have flour taste, so we'll burn our flour over medium heat. Turn it down just a little bit. It's getting a little faster than I like. Now I'm going to use some beef stock in this later, so what I'm going to do now is pull my, oh, sorry. And so we get our beef stock. And I'm going to keep it here just to keep cooling off the roux. Just a tad at a time if I feel like it's cooking a little faster than I like to have it. Get the flour taste out. Okay, so now have our flour nice and brown. It's turning kind of into a paste. That's exactly what we want. Let's get that nice. Start adding our blended spices. Shake them all in there. And we're going to let this cook into our paste just for a couple of seconds. Let that kind of blend in there. I'm going to take 2 full cups of chicken broth. Beef broth, excuse me. So, there are 2 cups here. Now, I will play with this recipe throughout the process to thin it, thicken it, whatever I feel like it's not doing enough of what I want or doing too much of what I don't want. Like you see here, nice dark brown sauce. And so I'm going to get my whisk and then start breaking up some of the solids. So I'm going to bring this to a boil and then we'll lower it and let it cool down so we can take it out. This is our enchilada gravy. Basically all it is. A bunch of spices and some beef stock. Just leave it through for the thickening agent. So we're going to let this sit over here happily. Check on our pressure cooker, pressure unlocked. So the meat's cooking. The enchilada sauce is prepped up. Got a bunch of spices and things to put away, so while I do that little bit of cleanup and let this simmer, I'm going to be back with you. Hey there. Alright, everything's cleaned up. Just watching my roux thicken, watching my enchilada gravy thicken. My meat is cooking. Got about 8 more minutes. And I see my gravy a little bit thicker than I like, so I'm going to watch it and see. Might put a little more stock in it. Whatever. I like it to be a little thinner when I make it in a casserole because it soaks more into the corn tortillas because I'm not putting oil on them like when you wrap a normal tortilla and you wet it in the oil to soften it. We're going to skip all of that oil. That's going to lower the grease and calorie content of the dish immensely. But it also will soak up a lot more of the liquid of the enchilada gravy. So no shortage on flavor. So we're working on this here. I also add a packet of the regular taco seasoning to the hamburger meat after I get it all broken up, and I'll let that simmer in there for a couple minutes, and that adds a little extra flavor to the meal. But contemplated with adding rice and beans in it one time, but not today. Sid said he likes the way I make it already, so we're gonna do that today. Never know, in the future maybe might do some extra creative attempts at different things. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to simmer, probably get this meat drained and broken up, and I'll be back.